would be a hypocrite for saying that. Hey guys, today we are going to talk about storing our stuff at other people's homes and my thoughts on that. So today I'm going to answer a question that was asked on Minimalist Online City. It's a Facebook group where minimalists can go and talk with other minimalists, and it's like an online city, so anyone in the world can go in the one group and talk about it. There's also the Minimalist has also created Facebook groups for like hundreds of cities around the world, and you can find out if your city is one of them at theminimalist.org, I believe, and I will link that down below. But I've decided to join my city and the online city just to get more variety of people. So one of the questions that was asked was, is it okay to store my stuff at someone else's house? My first initial reaction to this question was no. It's your stuff and you need to deal with it. But then I would be a hypocrite for saying that. I literally just a couple weeks ago sent some of my stuff here to my in-laws' house to be stored for a little while. So sometimes in certain situations, yeah, it is okay, but you need to ask yourself some questions first. Are you storing the stuff because you don't want to deal with it right now? And if that's the case, then you shouldn't store yourself at someone else's house, because you need to deal with it. You can't just run away from your problems. They will always be there in the end. You have to deal with it. So it's actually better to take care of the things that you don't want to deal with now, rather than later when it's like, do I really have to right now? It's like, yes. It's like, well, you wouldn't have to if you did it in the first place. So if you're struggling with getting rid of something, if you're like you really want to get rid of something, but like you just can't seem to just let go of it, and you think just storing it at someone else's house would be a better option for you, I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's right to put your burdens on someone else. I feel like you just need to take some time to think about the item and then deal with it instead of storing away and hiding from your problems. Next question is the items that you're storing going to be a burden to the other person? I know in my case, my in-laws, they have a 5-bedroom home. Like seriously, this place is humongous. They got this huge basement, they got 2 living rooms. They literally have 2 living rooms, a dining room, an office space, a kitchen, 2 bedrooms downstairs, and 3 bedrooms upstairs with another bathroom. It's just, like, my stuff was not going to be a burden to them at all. So, like seriously, there's only 2 people who live there, too. So, in my case, no, it wasn't going to be a burden to them, but that might not be the case for everyone. So, is your stuff going to be a burden to somebody else? Do they have room for your stuff? Do they even want your stuff there, or are they just saying yes to be nice? And the last question you should ask yourself is, will you return to receive your items in a reasonable amount of time? But if you're going there and you don't have a set plan, like, okay, in 3 months, I'm definitely going to come back, I'm definitely going to receive my stuff, and I'm definitely going to deal with it in 3 months. And if you don't have that kind of plan, if you're just going to go in there and be like, hey, gotta store this here to whenever, and then like 5 years down the line, you're like, oh yeah, my stuff is there. I don't even remember what it is, but yeah, oh well, it's been 5 years, they can deal with it. That's not okay, and I feel like you need to have a set plan, a set time frame. I know I am planning on getting my stuff back within a year, and if I still don't have space for the stuff within a year, I'm just going to take it anyway because I feel bad for putting my stuff there in the first place. So yeah. So the 3 questions. Is it going to be a burden to the other person? Are you storing it just to not deal with your emotions? And do you have a set time frame for when you're going to get your stuff? I think those are the 3 questions that you should ask yourself before thinking that it's okay to store your stuff at another person's house. So that's the end of this video. If you want to keep the convo going, join me over at Twitter and Instagram at Backanotch. And if you want more trips and tips of how to simplify your life and be a minimalist, go to backanotch.com. And I hope you guys have a swell day.